Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. My guest this week is Hank Dearden. He started a 501c corporation to protect our planet's forests and plant new trees. He focuses on large-scale projects, but the cost per tree is really low, so that's great. Welcome, Hank.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate being here.
Well, trees are a major issue in our area. In fact, I just listened to a report that Amazon has trees as part of their sustainability package, but you're not talking about local issues with trees. You're talking about world issues.
Yes, ma'am. As I say, trees planted anywhere help everyone everywhere. Our particular focus is on global scale reforestation, specifically aimed at revitalizing local economies, in fact. So we work with programs that are already up and running in areas that desperately need the additional trees to revitalize the soil, the local habitats, and also supply gainful employment and jobs for people and bring them off the edge of desperation.
And I love the name of your organization, Forest Planet. What a nice idea. How did you come up with that?
Well, I just wanted to come up with something that could grow because I'm starting actually, and we'll get to it, is in Madagascar in Africa. I want to go around the world. So eventually I can say the sun never sets on Forest Planet.
Oh, wow, that's a wonderful thought.
We'll see.
And you actually brought some pictures of some of the work that you've done, because these are big projects. Can you tell us about what you brought for us today?
Absolutely. So this is work that I actually support. So I think the first shots are in Madagascar. Those are mangrove trees. If you're not familiar with them, they're tidal. They're right on the shore. They perform a very critical role in both stabilizing the shore, sequestering almost 2 or 3 times as much carbon as an Amazon or a rainforest tree, but also securing the shore and providing a safe haven, if you will, for many species at the absolute bottom of the marine food chain that are basically born within their root system in the protected areas.
Right.
So when you take out mangroves, in Madagascar, just for example, one country, they got rid of they cut down about 11 billion with a B mangrove trees over the last 50 years. When that happens, there's nothing there to hold the sediment for when the tides come in and out. So that sediment will wash out and choke coral. It's a downward spiral. It goes out of control pretty quickly.
And it's not something that you can fix easily.
Actually, I'm going to challenge that. That's the whole point. You can fix it easily and quickly and cheaply, and that's the good news.
Really?
Yes. So if you do it right, and the programs that I'm working with and supporting have been up and running for years, they're planting 15, 20 million mangrove trees a year.
Well, that's a lot of trees.
It's great, but they cut down 11 billion, so we've got our work cut out for us, and that's just in one country.
Gotcha.
But you can put them back pretty quickly. You employ people. It's very labor intensive, and if you do it right, you can have a survival rate that's greater than 100%.
It's remarkable, the transformation.
The transformation can take place on the order of 4 years. Even after about a year or so, the fish come back, the crabs, the shrimp, other things that the population can take advantage of. So the program really needs to be an economic thing where the people have a guaranteed income. It doesn't matter. No one's making a lot of money here, but have a guaranteed income. And now they have food security too. And once you have that, you stabilize the community and people ease off the edge of desperation. And when Gari Matai said, she was the Nobel Peace Prize winner from Africa who planted millions of trees in her lifetime, I said, the biggest stress on the land is the stress of human desperation.
And we've done a lot of short-term stupid things around this planet. And one of the things that you're doing to kind of bring awareness about that is you're sponsoring a documentary showing at Busboys and Poets on April 3rd. And it's an interesting name, Normal is Over.
Yeah, this is a great movie. I'm just sponsoring the screening.
Well, let's do this.
Sure.
Let's take a quick second and take a look at the trailer.
It's not just about environmental behaviour, and it's not just about control or power, it's about the whole system.
Many of the most powerful traditions and goals in the world today revolve around the processes of growth. Economic growth.
The time to act
is now.
Is now.
We have the sense that normal is over.
Wow, that really pulls at your heartstrings. It really makes you think a lot about what you were saying about not letting people get to the point of desperation.
Yes.
Now, these sound like huge projects, okay, though doable,
Yes.
but they're not doable without some support. So how does your business model work? How do you here in our area plant trees in Madagascar?
501c3, certainly individuals can donate to us, and they have, and we thank them very much. We've got even our first foundation grant. Thank you to the Palmer Foundation to sort of help us out.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. But our focus is actually working with businesses who want to differentiate their brand effectively in a manner that's easily communicated and affordably. Because really, the price, if you will, is 10 cents a tree.
Oh, that's great.
So $100 donation is 1,000 trees, and that's 1,000 of those little seedlings you saw in the previous still. For example, there's a local printer in Washington, D.C. area called EcoPrint, and they did this for the Environmental Film Festival.
I want it.
You can have it.
Really?
That's hot off the presses.
Oh, thank you so
That's
much.
the schedule, and they plant 2 trees for every print job. With thank you, EcoPrint, they planted over 10,000 trees with us.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Just by printing.
Oh, I'm so glad Environmental Film Festival is using them.
I am
EcoPrint.
too, yes.
Okay, I'm going to make sure that I give them business, but I'm keeping this. What else you got?
So there's a great company called Swarm Bustin' Honey from southeastern Pennsylvania, and they make awesome honey. They have their own organic apiary. They plant 1 tree for every online order. They're at 911honey.com. And actually at checkout, the buyer is allowed to say, I want to plant a tree with that. So it's like a little, do you want fries with that? Do you want to plant a tree with that at checkout? So it's all integrated there. And what we're seeing is that about 20% of the people actually said, yeah, I'll plant a tree with my order.
It's a side order of sustainability.
It's a side order. It's the easiest thing in the world. That's exactly it. You sort of slide it right in because, again, at a dime, it's pretty painless.
I love it.
So
that's wonderful.
That's 911honey.com, and that is for you.
Can't wait to try it.
It is awesome stuff.
Thank you.
Locally here in D.C., believe it or not, there is such a thing called an American Ultimate Disc League. This is professional ultimate Frisbee.
Oh, cool.
And there are 22 teams around the country and into Canada. But the professional team, the DC Breeze, they play at Catholic University. Their season's just coming up. They plant a tree for every ticket they sell all season.
This is fantastic, but I really think it's fantastic what you're doing with Forest Planet. And I think it would be great if people come to your event on April 3rd at Busboys and Poets in DC. And how do people get in touch with you? If their business wants to support you, or they as individuals would like to see more trees planted? Sure,
so it's forestplanet.org, www.forestplanet.org, or actually even also on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Go Negative.
And viewers, I want to thank you again for watching this edition of the Sustainable Scoop. I'm Miriam Gennari here with Hank Dearden of forestplanet.org. Check him out, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.